Chapter 5. To open, press up on the bottom of the thurible and twist the top sharply to the left. Fill no more than halfway to the lip. Clean thoroughly after each use using only holy water, not soap. Holy shit. Only is in all caps and not soap is underlined 3 times. And do not use for more than 6 hours at once. This is not a suggestion. No, it won't probably be fine if you stretch it a bit longer. 6 hours is the absolute maximum amount of time it will be effective. If you ignore this warning, you will get caught by and subsequently devoured by vampires. The thurible is not dishwasher safe. Fuck. Wild really knows you. That bit at the end is even highlighted. That being devoured part, not the dishwasher thing. That being devoured part, not the dishwasher thing. Though, I can imagine that needing to be highlighted too. You know, I don't think Wild would be too happy to find out you just shoved this haphazardly into your glove box. It was all scrunched up when I found it. Did you even read it? Let's see. What's next? This one looks interesting. Dear association member, please take notice that the association has received notification that you may be in violation of the following. Oh, this is from your homeowners association. That's much less exciting. I was hoping you were in trouble for something you did on the job. Is this even yours, or was this evidence from some Nancy Drew shit? I can definitely see you going through some poor vampire's recycling. I take back what I said. This is actually kind of fun to read. Are they seriously upset about a flag with a bumblebee on it? I swear, the HOA is the real life sucking monster. You have way too many fast food receipts in here. I guess that's appropriate, given that one saying, you are what you eat. And you always have been annoyingly difficult to catch. Your handwriting's atrocious, by the way. I can barely even make out what's supposed to be... Oh, holy shit! Cupcake, are these notes about me? Oh, I didn't know you cared. Oh, wow, these go way back. All the way to our first encounter. Aw, you even have little sketches in here of me. That's adorable. The sentiment, not the drawing. The drawing's pretty terrible. Sighted at McCuddy's. Oh, God, that's right. We met right before it closed down. I miss that place. It has such a good atmosphere. Not to mention the clientele. Gullible and tasty. Perfect combination. Good times. Let's see. Vampire attempted to lure me out using seduction and enthrallment. Oh, hardly. I don't need to use any mind tricks on you. Of course, in hindsight, that was because you wanted me alone in a dark alley just as much as I wanted you there. But that's not the point. The point is, plenty of humans find me appealing enough to follow of their own free will. Thank you very much. Speaking of, look at all these missing persons reports. Are these what got you to look into me? Not even sure they're all mine. That one definitely was, though. She was a real struggler. Oh, and he made the absolute best sounds when I bit into him. He looked fucking mauled by the time I was done. I just couldn't stop nibbling. Oh, fuck. I'm making myself hungry. Which wouldn't normally be a problem, but someone still hasn't recovered from the thrall yet. Can't really blame you. You've been under for days. Even the most stubborn human in the world would have trouble clawing their way back to full consciousness after that. I'm hoping it won't be much longer, though. I miss your grumpy attitude. And I don't know how much more patience my stomach can handle. Notes about the soiree. That's strange. I don't see my name here. You left me out. Completely. Ouch, Cupcake. I really stuck my neck out for you, metaphorically speaking, and I don't even make the margins? The disrespect. Honestly. Of course, if I hadn't decided to treat myself to an early birthday present, Evans would have scooped you up instead. Can't imagine what he'd do if he saw my name all over the... Oh. You really are too damn noble for your own good, you know that? The fuck do you care if your notes get lifted and some relative of the Marquess takes my head off for it? Isn't that your whole fucking job? Answer me, Cupcake. Snap out of the damn thrall and answer me. This is why I hate you, you know. You never act in your own self-interest. It's all defense of the defenseless and fighting back the dark. I can't understand that shit. People are selfish, Cupcake. Sacrificing yourself for others doesn't get you anywhere but an early grave. Case in point. Look at you now, out of your own head and at the mercy of a hungry vampire. No one came to rescue you. All those lives you saved, the victims you sought justice for, none of that is worth shit. You're going to die alone, anemic, and chained to the headboard of someone you hate. You'd probably tell me it's all worth it if you could talk right now, huh? I'm going out. Not that you care. I need a drink, and someone conscious enough to be upset about it. Feel free to keep lying here senselessly till I get back. I'll be so pissed if I miss you waking up. Your reaction's gonna be priceless. Well, technically it does have a price, actually. One I don't think I'll be sharing with you. Wouldn't want to give you an inflated ego. Alright, well, don't wait it up. Chapter 6. Well, hello there. Whoa, sorry. Didn't mean to startle you. Or sneak into your personal bubble. It's just crowded in here. Not always. Sometimes you get a whole foot and a half of breathing room. I'm guessing by the question that you're not a regular. Wait. I should have said I know you're new because I would have remembered seeing a face like that before. That one's on me. Mind if I try again? I want to make a good first impression. Oh, really? Well, mission accomplished then. Pop the champagne. For the record, you're making a good first impression too. Well, you didn't scream and throw your drink at me when I surprised you, which is a step up from some of my worst first meetings. You'd think I'd learn, but apparently all it takes is a pretty face and a lapse in judgment before I'm freaking people out with my appearing act. Poof. Here's a stranger directly behind you. Please remain calm. Right. I mean, it's not like I enjoy scaring people or anything. what would I even get out of that aside from occasionally having to go home and change? So, are you new to the area or just to McCuddy's? We get a lot of travelers in here, since it's close to something like 5 or 6 hotels. Oh, so that's how it is it? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say you're a local. And so lament my dear. If you analyze the makeup of the dirt on your boots, you'll find it's clearly indigenous of the area of... I'm kidding. It's because you're drinking a mocktail. That means you're someone's designated driver, right? Ergo, you're here for a friend. Which is a shame. Wait, really? Then why are you drinking a virgin? Touche. I'll probably have a drink later, but for right now, I'm just people watching. Can't say I run into a lot of similarly minded individuals. Alright. I can't say I sneak up on a lot of similarly minded individuals. Better? My lifestyle makes it difficult to meet people during the day, and most of the popular hangouts past dusk are bars and clubs. Not saying I'm not here for the drinks, but I'd rather someone chat me up than buy me a beer, you know? You smell amazing, by the way. Can't tell if it's what you're drinking or the scent you're wearing, but whatever it is, it's very sweet. Probably the drink then. What's that one called? Cosmic Cupcake? I can see where it got its name. Your whole mouth's gone blue, you know? Kind of makes the leather jacket look less intimidating. I didn't say I didn't like it. It's a very cool jacket. And you look very cool with your blue raspberry tongue. Yes, I am also incredibly cool. Glad we've established that. Hey, you want to get out of here, Cupcake? 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 Finally. I was starting to think you'd never wake up. Well, rise and shine, good morning, all that bullshit. I mean, technically it's late afternoon, but that's still insanely early for me to be awake. Makes me wish I could drink coffee. Though, come to think of it, I think you'd make a much better breakfast. By the way, you probably shouldn't try to... Stand up. All good down there? Nothing broken? Good. You've been asleep for almost a whole day, Cupcake. You're not going to be standing up anytime soon, and forget running. So, if I help you back onto the bed, try not to fall off of it again. All right. Up we go. You're lucky you didn't land on your face, you know. Could have broken your nose. Not really feeling up to dealing with that this early in the evening. Oh, stop glaring. It's taking energy you clearly don't have. Here. Got you a muffin while I was out earlier. You can interrogate me all you want while you eat. Deal? Of course it's to get your blood sugar up. You can't really say no, though, can you? Let me rephrase that. You're in my home, in my bed. The only place with fewer options would be if I dragged you into my coffin. And trust me, the only reason I didn't go that route was not wanting crumbs where I sleep. You don't have anywhere to run, and at the moment, you literally can't. So eat the damn muffin, or I'm going to make you. There. Was that so hard? Honestly, it's like pulling teeth with you. Charming. Anyway, you were thralled for fuck knows how long, so it makes sense that you're disoriented. Just tell me where your memory breaks off and I'll fill it in from there. Yes, Cupcake Thralled, keep up. Well, I'm not going into details, but you got picked up by an auction house. One of the ones that caters to the more bloodthirsty clientele. You're lucky I scooped you up, or else you'd be dead by now. Of course you'll be dead later. You're mortal. By definition, you're guaranteed to die at some point. But if you meant later tonight, well, that's up to you. See, I saw you on display and thought to myself, well, Cupcake was oh so honorable about settling up last time. I wouldn't mind being owed again. But this is the second time I've saved your tasty ass. If I don't raise my prices, you're going to get too reliant on me. I have to find some way of deterring you from situations where you might get yourself killed by someone else. I told you. I don't like sharing. So, 3 meals on you, when I want, where I want, no complaining. Sound fair? Didn't think so. But you're still going to do it, right? That's what I like to hear. I took the liberty of putting my number in your phone, so I'll text you when I want to cash in. The next 2 times, I mean. Obviously, tonight's round 1. Finish eating, Cupcake. I'm not a patient vampire. I missed this. You were so boring when you had your brain scooped out. Though, I will admit, you at least looked nice. Like you were already half drained. I'm offended you would even ask. Of course I took pictures. Want to see? All right, fine. Puritan. Fuck. Look at that blush. I want to bite your cheeks. I don't have to listen to any of your demands, Cupcake. Those pictures are staying right where they are. If it makes you feel any better, I promise not to let any vampires drool over them. Really savoring that muffin, aren't you? Taking your sweet time with it. Oh no, it's fine. But the longer you do that, the longer I'm going to take when it's my turn. Christ, Cupcake, don't inhale it. You're gonna choke. I don't know how you always manage to find a way to surprise me. You'd think I'd be used to this shit by now, but no. You're still as unpredictably stupid as ever. It's endearing. It's also gonna get you killed. But in the short term, it seems to be working out. All right. Lift your knee. I'm thinking femoral artery this time. It hurts less than the neck, and it's easier to hide. Also, I don't need to justify myself to you. Remember the whole no complaining thing? You have a point. I do like hearing you complain. Fine. Restriction lifted. Now lift your leg. Much better. Just settle it across here. Is that comfortable? Not too much of a stretch? Good. Good. Breakfast in bed has never smelled better. Deep breath, cupcake. Let it out slow. Mm. Hey, ow. Hair pulling? Really, cupcake? Are you trying to make me tear a chunk out of your leg? Holy shit. You didn't even realize you were doing it, did you? Just grab the sheet, Hunter. Or, here, I've got one free hand. All yours. Now let me finish eating so you don't bleed all over my sheets. As much fun a souvenir as that would be. What a way to start the night. That was fantastic. Hunter? Hey. Hunter. Cupcake. There you go. Back with us. I need you to let go of my hand. I have to get you something to drink. Yeah, and some cookies too. Congratulations on finally getting them out of me. Was this your plan all along? Play wounded bird in front of me until I give you some baked goods? All right, do us both a favor and don't try to stand, okay? All you'll do is open the bite back up and bleed out on my floor. I'll be 5 minutes at most. Oh, and one last thing. Come on, you knew that was coming. Okay, I really am going now. Stay. Good, Hunter. Chapter 7. When closing, thumped across the floor. She let know no single soul could storm in through the door. But only me and Mick, the dark leaps along the me. Why was I light on the what we're going to see? Oh, hey, room service. Finally. I was starting to wonder who I had to kill to get some beaten egg around here. Touchy, aren't we? Worried I'll leave a bad review. Well, you should be. The service is shit. And if I'm being honest, the concrete floor is very disappointing. I mean, it's a dungeon. Cobblestone is a must if you don't want this place to feel like a repurposed basement. Sorry. Was the crash diet supposed to make me less snarky? Hate to break it to you, Captain. But even with the starvation settling in, I'm planning to dedicate all remaining energy reserves to being a pain in the neck. What can I say? It's part of my charm. I see fresh meat with you tonight. 2 new faces. That bodes well. Gonna toss one of the trainees in here and see what happens. Shame. I could use the enrichment. You should start handing out coloring books or activity sheets or something. Hell, I'd take a Rubik's Cube right about now, and I've never finished one of those damn things. Every time I get more than 5 minutes in, I think, you know what? I could be buried in someone's jugular right now. So, I go do that instead. Guessing from the furious note-taking from clipboard over there, we've got a stenographer on our hands. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Specs. You got lovely eyes. You should come over here where I can see them a little bit better. Maybe even... Fuck! Come on. I was barely trying to thrall the kid. You don't have to break out the holy water just because some desk jockey can't hold out against a few sweet nothings. Train your scribes better or figure out a mic that doesn't fuzz out around vampires. Go ahead, spray me again. Hell, dump the whole bucket over me. Witch of the Waste style. Good luck getting information out of some acid-pitted bones. Oh, good. We're going down the whole list of questions again. Can't I just say 15 go fuck yourselves and call it done? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna ignore you. Do my own thing. Roll call. Captain, clipboard, and awfully quiet there, door number 3. What's the matter? Are you as bored by this shit as I am? Seriously, Captain. I'm not answering. Mark tonight off as a lost cause already. Or send your mad scientists in. I'm not a fan of being shot up with your mystery juice, but at least their questions are interesting. I could quote off the rest of your list in my sleep. Try me. What is your position in vampire society? Where will the next soiree be held and who will be hosting? Do you know the locations of any other nests? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, and for the record, the whole nest thing? Super dumb. I mean, we're not goddamn birds. We live in houses like people. Well, most of us. You do get the occasional mausoleum dweller. But with the housing market how it is, can you really blame them? Oh, I'm so scared. Last chance to answer. Do you learn your interrogation skills from watching shitty action movies? Or is this cheesiness homegrown? Love you too. Night, Captain. Night, clipboard. And hello, cupcake. Nice of you to stick around. I don't think I've ever seen you this reserved. What? Does being around your boss make you skittish? Or is someone feeling a little guilty? Oh, I feel great. I was just razzing the captain earlier. This setup is 5 stars. I'm thinking of remodeling my place to be just like it. No modern comforts, a breeding ground for back problems if it wasn't for the vampire thing. Handcuffs. Well, I have the handcuffs already, but you get the point. Look, if you're here to gloat, can we just get on with it already? This faux concern is weirding me out. Yeah, gloat. Or, wait, is it called something different when you're a hero? I really Can't think of a good alternative. Rubbing it in sounds worse. Bragging isn't any better. I guess you could call it relishing your triumph, but that makes it sound like you actually beat me, and I don't think what happened counts. Though I guess I have to give you points for the betrayal. Here, I was thinking you were more honorable than that. No, I get it. I thought it was weird that you were being so compliant about owing me. I should have seen the whole thing coming. Lull the big scary vampire into a false sense of complacency. Wait until you have concrete dinner plans and bam, spring your trap. Right. You expect me to believe a whole team of vampire hunters just happened to show up on the night we were supposed to be meeting? Nice try. Did your boss put you up to playing good cop? What is she then? Chapter director. Yeah, that still sounds like your boss. God, don't try to explain the difference. Aren't I being tortured enough already? I don't need a lecture on top of the hunger pains. Having you standing so close is bad enough. Nope. I'm gonna stare where I want, Hunter. And your face isn't really keeping my attention with how starved I am. Not that you've got a lot of neck to be ogling right now. Could you do me a favor and pop a couple of those buttons? For old time's sake. Joy killer. If you're telling the truth. And I don't actually believe you, by the way, just making that clear. You'd better hope they didn't crack my phone. I've got all these pretty pictures of your veins in there, cupcake. And I don't think those compromising positions are going to be great for your career. But what do I know? And suddenly your face has my full attention again. You blush so nice, cupcake. You should come a little closer. Let me see. I just want to see. Come on. I'm cuffed anyway. You've got those bars between us. You're totally safe. So just take a step forward. I won't try anything. Promise. Just a few feet closer. A foot. Anything. I need you. I think I'm gonna embarrass myself if you hang around much longer. I'm kind of holding on by a thread here. You've always tested my self-control, but this is something else. I want to swallow you whole, and for the first time, I think I might actually do it. I didn't think it was going to end like this. I thought it'd be my teeth in your throat or your steak in my chest, not starvation. Not other hunters poking and prodding at me. Bringing other players in was always against the rules of a little cat and mouse game. At least I thought I was. But I was projecting, wasn't I? Because I don't like to share. I'm not holding out because I give a shit about other vampires. Not more than I give a shit about me. Look out for number one and all that, like I always said. But I'm not giving Captain Cold the satisfaction, and it's not like talking would save my ass. I'm dead anyway. You still owe me, you know. If that still matters. And I don't want to starve, okay? It's the worst way you can go. When you turn, you wake up with this hunger. And it's not like human hunger. It's so much worse than that. It's not like having an empty stomach. It's like being empty. Like you're made of nothing. And you do anything to never feel that again. You don't care who you kill or who you have to betray. You'll eat friends if you get hungry enough. Families, lovers, anything to hold off that emptiness. I just don't want to starve. You know what I'm saying, right? You understand? Cupcake? Cupcake, wait. Hunter, come back. Don't run off on me now. You can't run off now. This isn't fair. You owe me, Hunter. You can't just leave me. Finish me off, you fucking coward. Please. She lived that no single soul saw him through the door. But only me and Mick, the dog, so love me. Alive outside like a ember. What will going to see? Chapter 8. Who's that? Cupcake? Oh, shit. Hey there. Are you here to kill me, or am I hallucinating? Because it could go either way. I think I'm pretty far gone by now. Can you smell hallucinations? Or hear them? Fuck. My kingdom for Google. Well, that's exactly what a hallucination would say, isn't it? You're not exactly a reliable source of information. I should probably stop talking to you. Partly because you might not be real, but mostly because my throat's trying to fizz. Hard to stop, though. Talking's keeping me focused on something other than, lunging at the bars, which wouldn't end well for me with the cuffs and all. I just wind up shredding my wrists, and I'm not sure I have enough blood left in me to heal that again. What'd you expect? I'm starving. I'm gonna go for anything with a pulse, even if it is a hallucination. Lucky you didn't appear inside the cell, or I might not be able to hold back. Fuck. Come here. You taste so fucking good. I need. What? What the fuck was that? I can't feel my fingers. I can't feel anything. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. At least my wrists don't hurt anymore. First time you managed to hit my heart, and it's because I'm chained to the wall. Doesn't count. Totally doesn't count. And now you're dumping a bag of dirt on the floor. Of course. Because this visit couldn't get any weirder. Wait. Shit. That's vampire ash. You brought a backpack full of vampire ash down here with you. Is that a threat? Because the nuance is lost on me right now. Oh, feels like my brain's wrapped around cotton. What are you? That was stupid of you. You've never been smart, Cupcake, but you should have known better than to take away the only thing keeping me from ripping your throat out. So, that was a paramedic you sent me with then? Oh no, please laugh it up. I love lying face down on a filthy cell floor. It's one of my favorite activities. Fuck. This is embarrassing. Can't even stand on my own 2 feet. What? Oh, right. I did say that. Guess it's your turn to be the back horse, Cupcake. And I'll just lie here in your nice warm arms. I can feel your heartbeat through your skin, you know. God, I want to eat you so bad, even with you helping me. I know full fucking well I'd be up shit creek if I tried it, and yet I'd still drink you dry if I could move enough to manage it. No, I definitely want you to continue in the jailbreak things. I'm just, well, how long does whatever you shot me with last? Asking for a friend. The friend isn't you, and that's not the point. The point is, it's not up to me right now if I kill you. So I hope for both our sakes you actually read what Wild put in the fucking instructions this time. Oh, sure. You always read the instructions. You know I went through your car, right? There are so many fucking stairs. Why are there so many fucking stairs? How deep underground is your torture basement? I'm making conversation, Cupcake. Like I said, it's helping for me to focus on something other than the sound of your heartbeat. So indulge me. Yeah. Tell me about the underground doomsday bunker. Point taken. Guess it is harder to escape if you can't just jump out a window. I'll have to keep that in mind. Joking, Hunter, joking. You know I prefer breakfast in bed anyway. Cross my heart not to toss you in a basement next chance I get. Speaking of hearts, why the sudden change of yours? Did I manage to look pathetic enough for you to get on the other side of your hero complex? Because I imagine you could have seen that coming. You work here. You had to have known what would happen when you got me captured. I'm not gonna shut up. I want an answer to... Shit. Shutting up. No way you heard him coming before I did. Did you? You're timing this between rounds. Using insider knowledge to get me out. Shit, Hunter. That's almost devious. You'll make me proud of you if you're not careful. I want to rub in that you're betraying your association, but I also don't want you to change your mind. You put me in a very difficult position, Cupcake. Fresh air. Damn, it's been a while. I forgot things could smell like something other than vampire blood. Did you just strap me in? No, really, why even bother? The car crash isn't going to... Well, actually, it might just do me in right now. I haven't felt this weak since I turned. Fine. Thank you for buckling me in. It was considerate of you. You never answered me. No, not about the seatbelt. Why do you decide to save me? The fuck does that have to do with anything? Alright. Yeah, I know a vampire named Boris. Great guy, fun at parties. Would have been at my birthday party this year if shit didn't go sideways. Can you answer the question now, or... Oh, you. It really wasn't you who turned me in. I can't believe it. Last time I invite Bor over, I'll tell you that much. What? Okay, I guess it really was the last time. No, I wouldn't have forgiven him, but, well, it's one thing to say you're not friends with a guy anymore, and another to know he's Ash. He wasn't the one you dumped out in the cell, was he? Okay, good. That would have been, well, poetic or something. But I don't know how I'd feel having him on my pant cuffs right now. So, it wasn't guilt that made you bust me out then. Guess I'm not the only one who doesn't like to share. Where are we going exactly? And how long until we get there? No, I'm not tired. I'm just... okay. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm hurt. I can't really move. Which, as we've established, isn't a bad thing. I'd crash this car trying to get your jugular. But, you know, it smells like you in here. And that's comforting. So I might